So a few days ago, I made this video predicting when the migration event is going to be, and my prediction for the migration event was 100% accurate. The migration event is starting tomorrow. However, in that same video, I had also predicted when the Megacities event was going to begin, and unfortunately, my prediction for that event was wrong. So today we're going to talk about the Megacities event and the changes that have happened to this event. So this was my prediction for the Megacities event initially. I predicted that the warm-up phase was going to start on the 27th of March, and then the construction would be on the 28th, investment 29th, and so on and so forth, and we would have the kill event on the 2nd of April. However, here's how it actually is. The warm-up phase starts on 15th of March, and then after that they've completely changed the event. Now they've combined the construction and investment phase into one phase, and that's going to happen on the 16th of March. Then the training phase is going to happen on the 17th of March. Then there was the Street Force phase in the old Megacities event, but that's not there in the new one anymore. And after that you have the power increase event directly on the 18th of March. And finally, the kill event will happen on the 19th of March. So now the Megacities event is just a 4-day event. You have construction plus investment on 16th, training on 17th, power increase on 18th, and kill event on the 19th. So that's what I wanted to talk about in this video today. You can read the updated rules over here by clicking this rule updates button. If you click here, they'll show you that they've made adjustments to the arms race stage. Day 1 is construction plus investing. Day 2 is crew enlisting, which just means training. Day 3 is power boosting, which is power increasing. And day 4 is the expedition phase, which means that day 4 is kill event. Now you also have these new point objectives for the city hall, which wasn't there before. So now you get extra points just for holding the city hall, and you also get points for killing enemies inside the city hall. However, they haven't really told us what the rewards are going to be, so we'll find out whenever the kill event begins. They've also added this new item called the Rescue Elixir. And this, in my opinion, is going to be similar to the first aid kits that we have for the season event. So after the Megacities event ends, you'll be able to use Rescue Elixir to revive members that were lost during the event. And finally, they've added this Royal Lion Yard decoration, which you can find here. You can get this decoration by buying the Battle Pass of the Megacities event. Also, if you scroll all the way down here in the battle rules, I'm not sure if this was there before, so let me know in the comments down below if this was an old feature, but I don't remember seeing this feature, the city raid feature. It says that officials can initiate city raid that can change all raid participants' attributes to that of the initiator. So by officials, they mean the mayor, secretary, chief executive, etc. Anyone who is an official can set a city raid during this event, and each city can at most initiate 10 city raids. So the limit of 10 city raids is for the city. So if the mayor does 5 city raids and then the chief executive does 5 more city raids, then your city won't be able to do any more city raids after that because they've already used their limit of 10 city raids. So that's how the city raid mechanic is going to work. I don't think it was there in the previous Megacities event, but I could be wrong about this. Let me know in the comments down below whether I'm right or wrong. So city raids will obviously work just like super raids. Everyone who joins the city raids will get the initiator stats. So it's best for the strongest player in the city to set these city raids so that you'll win battles more often. Also, another thing I wanted to talk about was this rule of mansion levels differing by more than 5. So this was a rule that was added, I think, in the last Megacities event. And it basically said if you attack mansions that are either more than 5 levels higher than you or more than 5 levels lower than you, you won't get any kill points for doing so. So for example, if I am a mansion 20 and if I attack a mansion 26, then I won't get any points for that battle because I've attacked a mansion that is more than 5 levels higher than me. If I attack a mansion 25, I'll still get points because the difference is only 5. Right? In the same way, if I'm mansion 20 and I attack someone who is mansion 14, I won't get any points because the difference is 6. But if I attack a mansion 15, I'll still get points because the difference is only 5. However, while I was doing the Megacities event last time, I learned something that I think they should have included in the rules, but since they didn't, I'm going to share it with you guys. So let's say you're a mansion 30 and you reinforce a mansion level 20. Now let's say another mansion level 30 attacks this mansion 20 that you've reinforced. Now you might think that because the mansion level 20 has your troops inside, you should get points for that battle because you are M30 and the opponent is also mansion 30, so the difference is literally 0, so you should definitely get points for that battle. However, you're not going to get any points for that battle even if your troops get kills during that battle, and that is because this rule calculates the difference between the attacker's mansion and the defender's mansion. It doesn't consider the mansion levels of the players that have reinforced the mansion. So it doesn't matter whether you're Elite 6 or Elite 2, if you've reinforced a mansion level 20, whether you get points or not will be determined by the difference between the mansion that you've reinforced and the attacker's mansion. So it won't consider your mansion versus the attacker's mansion, it'll consider the mansion that you've reinforced versus the attacker's mansion. So this is actually a nice little way of trading points during this event. Because let's say you have an Elite 6 mansion and you want to trade points with someone that has mansion 30 farms. Now what you can do is you can reinforce one of your own mansion 30 farms and then get the other person to attack you with their mansion 30 farms. And now because you've reinforced a mansion 30, you'll still get points even though the mansion level difference between you and the attacker is 6 levels. Because it won't consider your mansion level, it'll consider the defender's mansion level, which is mansion 30. So you can use this trick to trade with other players if you want, or you can do whatever you want with this information, but I thought it was important to share this information with you guys because I was confused last time why I didn't get any points for reinforcing certain players during this event. So that is all I wanted to say about this event. Let me know what you guys think about the changes made to this event in the comments down below. I think that now that they've made these changes, we're gonna get even fewer rewards from this event because they've reduced the number of days for this event, and this event gives you rewards every single day. So you get milestone rewards every single day as well as ranking rewards every single day, but because the number of days of this event has gone down, the rewards that you get from this event will also go down because of that. So unless they magically decide to increase the number of rewards that you're getting from each individual event, I think that there's going to be an overall decrease in the rewards that you get from the Megacities War event. So that is my opinion on the Megacities War event. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Before I end this video, I'd like to thank all of my patrons for the support. To support me, you can find my Patreon link in the description below. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.